Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of Seeking a Brother Husband, Season 1, Episode 2. Three's a crowd, but four?
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop boop.
auntie that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hi, everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of Seeking Brother Husband, Season 1, Episode 2, Three's a Crowd, but four, I will rate this episode a C minus. Let me know down in the comment section what you all will rate this episode of Seeking Brother Husband. You know, it's amazing to me to watch this show and to see women in this power position with these men. But on the side note, hear these men not really be with her getting somebody else. Child, I am tired and through. I'm tired and through. I'd be like, how do I get myself into stuff like this? I don't even know how I get myself into reviewing some mess like this. I think that when I initially see it, I'm like really excited about it. And then once I get into it, I'll be like, oh my God, this is some trash. Some frackle bull. It's trash. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but give me y'all, let me adjust. I feel like I was doing a doctor now. I feel like I was like right up on the screen. And do y'all know that my 600-pound life is finished for the season? They only gave us 8 episodes. So I'm going to have to do something else. And anyway. Let's get into this mess. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Okay, so the first couple or person that I want to talk about is Kim. Now, as we all know, Kim is currently in a relationship with Dustin and Vincent. And Vincent is having a problem in this marriage slash relationship slash polyamory, polyanny, polyamorous, poly whatever. He's having an issue with it because he already has 2 failed marriages under his belt. He got into this relationship, has exposed himself and his family to Kim and to Dustin, has created a bond with Kim's husband, Dustin. But now Vincent is having a problem because Kim wants to bring another man into the relationship. So last episode, she was, basically telling Vincent, either you take me the way I am, knowing that I am going to eventually bring another man into the relationship, or no. She said, it's totally up to you what you going to do. And so Vincent is like really struggling with it. And so is Dustin. So I'm sitting there saying, well, how did Dustin and Vincent get so close? Like they are together, they thick as thieves, and they are each other's support system when it comes down to Kim. And we noticed that with another couple as well tonight, that, these men are in relationships with one another. Not competition, because I guess they can't be in competition, but they are like bonding together. And Dustin is saying, I don't want to lose you. Okay. He doesn't want to lose Vincent. But Vincent is like, I don't know whether or not I can stay in this relationship with Kim, knowing she's going to bring somebody else in, when Dustin had to deal with him coming in. So if he wanted a relationship that was monogamous between him and Dustin, and one that's monogamous between him and Kim, he got the game all twisted, and he gonna have to continue to roll his eyes as he is down here in this section. The next couple that I want to talk about is Alyssa. Alyssa is in a relationship or married to Mike. And I gave all the background. I'll make sure I link the video that I did on the first review of this particular couple. But Mike seriously got jealousy issues and stuff like that when it comes down to Alyssa. But he letting Alyssa do what she want to do anyway. Like, I'm so confused did. Because either you with it or you not. Now I know, like with Seeking Sister Wives and stuff like that, there is some issues when it comes down to who they bring in. Like Cody and Mary and all of them kind of people, right? So there's like an issue with who they bring in, as far as personality, characteristics, stuff like that. But they all are in a polygamous, okay, relationship. So I'm just wondering why Mike is going for this, because Mike just doesn't seem like everything is copacetic. He does not appear to be in with this. So Alyssa is going out on a date, and so Mike was saying, how it bothers him. He still struggles, with her going out on a date with another man, et cetera, right? And so, he's like, okay, so how did you meet him? And she said, I met him on the app. And so he was like, so does he know you married? And she was like, bitch, I already showed you my profile. And we remember that from last episode when she was going on there and she was saying like little shady stuff. So he knows what's in. He was like, okay, yeah, I was just checking over that. So basically, she was saying that he's boring, that he has no spontaneity. He is not romantic. Like, I don't know why Alyssa is even with Mike, to be honest with y'all. I'm just going to go head on and keep it a buck 100. She is not, in my opinion, interested in this man. Because what she's asking for, and I noticed that the other young lady said it too, they want a different flavor of men. But for me, I'm just saying, why get married then? If you want to be in a relationship and you want to explore other people on a consistent basis, because for me, these are people doing this on a consistent basis. Why even get married? Like, I'm not getting it, this whole, I'm not getting the whole thing. I'm missing it. Because it's nothing wrong with dating multiple men if you single. But for me, when you are in a committed relationship, I guess they really not committed. I don't know. So she decides that she's going to go out with this guy named Isaac that she met on a dating site. She said that, he's artistic, he's creative, he draws, he does all that kind of stuff, right? He's a painter, you know. So she goes out with him and he's a joke. Straight, like I would have been, I would have lied about my name, my location, who I was, bitch. Because he was weird off the brickety break. He looked like he was too young for him. And he sound as if he was too young. He came off as very immature and just wanting to be on camera. That's what I saw from him. I did not see a man who was seriously trying to be in a relationship such as this. But anyway, so she, gets to talking to him. They, order beer and he says cheers with no reason, no rhyme, no reason. And she sniffs the beer before she ingests it. And I do that too. Like I don't sniff a drink, but I sniff food before I eat it, right? And so he thought that was really funny. And she said, during the demic that, she had taken a class, a big class. And, when she was in the class, they said, what the notes are and all of that kind of stuff. So now she smells beer before she drinks it. So basically she started interviewing him as a potential mate to bring into the relationship between her and Mike. And the guy was like, yeah, what you looking for? So basically she was looking for someone to come in and be more stable in the relationship, but he was like, I done did it with everybody. I done had 3 partners. I've watched, I bang them, I paint them. I paint them, I bang them, I watch. I like do everything. So he's thinking that this is recreational, that this is another couple that he's going to be able to come in and have recreational, what. But she was like, okay, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone, to actually come in and be a stable, supportive spouse in the relationship. Although you won't have any benefits, you have the benefit of being with me. But this guy, when he was talking, he didn't even really have a job. When she asked about his income and stuff like that, he didn't have any income. He was like, I paint, I create art, I do this. He like, boo, ain't nobody got time for no young Picasso. And she's looking for something more stable. So she goes back to Mike and she tells Mike about the date and everything. And I think that Mike was really happy that the date did not go the way that, she had expected it to go. But at the end of the day, she's going to continue, okay, she's going to continue to pursue other people, and he just going to have to get used to it. Although I don't think he is going to. I see this couple breaking up. I don't see this couple staying together because while Mike is sitting there, with his little schoolboy haircut, I don't think that Michael is ready for what Alyssa is putting out. The next person that I want to talk about is Kenya. Kenya is an attention seeker. She does stuff for shock and awe. And I thought that I was going to like Kenya, but I'm starting to look at her with the side eye because I'm like, Kenya really is in this for attention. So, Carl, okay, wait a minute, let me make sure I bring him up. So, Carl and Tiger and Kenya have made a decision that Kenya is now looking and scouting for another partner to bring into the marriage. Well, Tiger, being the last one brought into the marriage, who is currently the one sleeping with her every night, is having a problem with her bringing somebody in. He thinks that she is moving too fast. And so Kenya is like, you gonna have to find yourself another place, another room or something. So they were having a conversation about him actually moving into his own place because Carl said he's an introvert. He been with her for 26, 28 years, and he really don't care anymore. He doesn't care what the two of them do. His room is all the way on the west side of the house, and he doesn't care. He see her when he see her. They got kids, grown kids together, and he just gonna see her when he see her. But Tiger, being the newest person coming into the relationship, is I really want to, solidify my position with her because she's now exploring other people. I want Kenya to have a marriage ceremony with me. Kenya is at the opinion that because his mama and them ain't gonna come, and his sister and them ain't gonna come, and Carl's family ain't gonna come, there is no need for Tiger to expect her to walk down the aisle, because she said that weddings are for other people. I agree with that to a certain extent, right? But I also agree with Tiger in saying, before another man come in, I want to solidify my position in this marriage. I just don't want to be another side dick on this. I mean, I don't want to be another side piece, on the side for her while, she brings these other men in. Kenya, basically, in my opinion, is just not satisfied, and she wants to be worshiped and adored, honey. She is absolutely an attention seeker because they all went out to this house. They had this young real estate agent to come and show them a 3-bedroom home because, of course, she's trying to put Tiger out of the bedroom. And so she has these people coming in. I mean, the real estate agent meets them there, and she says, something about her 3 husbands, and the girl didn't react. And she had a problem because the girl didn't react. So, of course, she keeps pushing it and pushing it, my husbands, and we don't, we sleep in. Carl sleeps in his own room. I sleep with Tiger. So the girl was like, well, why don't y'all just get like one big bed and one big bedroom or whatever? And she was like, no, it don't work like that. These are grown men, they individuals and all of that. And I just was like, okay. And so, they walk around the place and they determine it to be determined that it's too small for them. And she was like, I don't know why, they would not give us something bigger. But the girl didn't find out until you got there that these were grown men and not little children. So she picked the house that best suited you all. Of course, we all know that this is some bull crap. But anyway, and I'm thinking, I don't know if they're buying a house or not, because these are already established couples. Why don't they have real estate property? Stuff like that I look at kind of like with the side eye, especially when you got 2 husbands. And so anyway, they leave out and everything, and they get into an argument because she gets all loud and boisterous in front of the real estate agent, asking, Tiger, why would you even want to do this? Ain't nobody gonna be there. It's gonna be empty. Because Tiger said that he's not ready to go. She wants to move into a new place in 3 months. And Tiger is saying, well, right now I'm planning this wedding ceremony. My time is spent, hither and thither, and I just think it's too early. So, of course, we saw in the previews that all 3 of them had on white. So I believe that they had the ceremony. So while we going through this bullshit, I don't know. But one thing that I do recognize about her is that she is absolutely an attention seeker, and whatever she can do to, have somebody gasp. Boo, we've seen this so much now that it's just becoming commonplace. We see people cheating with people and all kinds of stuff, and then coming out, like Tasha, from Escape, talk about she in an open relationship. I just ain't gonna be able to do it. The last couple that we have is Shara. Is her name Shara? And I didn't have a chance to clear her up. Shara, who is currently married to Patrick, but she's also brought in Noble. So she says that Patrick, she calls Patrick baby. And I just was like, what? So Patrick is the one that's standing over here with the black pants on and a multicolored shirt. Noble is the one that's standing behind her with the green shirt on. And I guess this new guy, no, is that the new guy? I guess that's the new guy that's going to be coming on. So I guess she did get her a third anchor. Oh, what? So anyway, honey, she met Patrick 13 years ago. They've been together 13 years. She was doing his taxes. I don't know if she was at HR block or what she was, but she was doing his taxes. He came in to get his taxes done and, gave her his card and was winking and all of that kind of stuff. So she became interested in him based on, him winking at her. She said they got together and they never left one another's side. But she said that when she got into a car accident, she said everything was copacetic and, the relationship was cool and all of that kind of stuff until she got into a car accident. And then after she got into the car accident, she had to, be rehabilitated, and she had to learn how to speak again. She had to learn how to eat again, and she needed to learn how to have sex again. But by the time she was ready to do all of that, Patrick was out. Okay, Patrick wasn't giving her nothing. He didn't want to give her nothing that she could feel that was real. He just was kind of like done in a relationship with her. And so instead of her trying to reconcile that relationship with Patrick, she ended up going out and finding somebody else, right? So she found Noble. So basically, Patrick is in a relationship where he ain't get nothing, and she with Noble. But she didn't do it right. She brought Noble into the house, and Patrick wasn't cool in the game with it. They have a conversation about it. And she said when Patrick would leave and go to work, she would be, doing what she doing with Noble. I was like, Patrick said it became a problem when he started hearing screaming and hollering and walls bumping and thumping and, the oohs and the ahs and all of that kind of stuff. Patrick was like, it was a problem. And he said he went to her to say something to her about it. And she was like, not wanting to deal with the situation. And so, of course, the heat was on, but it appears that Noble ain't got no job, not responsible around the house, because Noble was saying that he be cleaning up and all of that kind of stuff. And Patrick was like, "You's a damn lie. Every time I've gone behind him, he'll say he cut the grass, and I go around there, go out there, and ain't no damn grass cut. He doesn't seem like he's even contributing to the household at all, bitch. Like at all." So they put his ass out because she did not want to deal with the situation at hand. I'm sure that they probably was getting ready to go to blows because he found out about her from all the noise that was going on, and he was like his ass needed to be in the basement. He needed to be downstairs, and instead she had him up. Honey, a hot ass. She's a mess. And it just seemed like she a tad bit delayed, like something is, like maybe a wire is short circuited. I don't know, but she seems a little bit off to me. She seem like she was off to y'all? And I was like, what the hell am I looking at? And now here it is. She wants to go out and see somebody else. And the thing about it is, Carl had a Carl had a conversation with Tiger and was telling Tiger about wanting to stay in a relationship with her, and about, how he feels pushed to the side, ignored, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, what? And then at the same time, Vincent is out having a damn conversation with Dustin. So they team up with each other to talk about the head bitch in charge. You cannot I'm sitting up here scratching my head and saying, Auntie, how you get into this? Like, what was you thinking when you saw this pop up on WeTV? What were you thinking, home girl, home skillet? I was thinking this is going to be a wild show and T going to be coming out. So what I have heard is that there was some things that went on with Kenya and Carl back in the day, where I think some authorities had to come, and Kenya allegedly spent some time, with a mugshot. Now I don't know whether or not this is true, honey. These are allegations, but I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna come back to y'all because it seemed like Kenya really is the head bitch in charge, and that, she will take charge by hook or by damn crook. Now we'll find out. If anybody gonna tell y'all about it, y'all know damn well it's gonna be me. But anyway, I love y'all to pieces. This is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here. You don't have to look at this show, bitch. I will. I'll follow this all the way through. Now, there have been some people who have been asking me about Married at First Sight. Somebody came out and made a comment in my comment section and was like, Auntie, I've been looking for your review of Married at First Sight for the last 2 weeks and I haven't seen it. This couple, and this couple are getting on my motherfucking nerves. Therefore, for my own sanity, I have not covered it. But I will do the last 3 episodes this week. When it comes on Thursday, bitch, I'll come out and I'll do the last 3 episodes. I'll combine all 3 of them. But just for my mental, right? Bitch, I said I can't. The episodes have been boring. They are drawing it out. It's nothing really going on with this. It's nothing going on with these couples. Like nothing. It's the same thing over and freaking over again. And I just was like, I cannot do it. But I will. Hopefully this episode will give us something. And I will be able to come out and wrap them. Because what I can talk about with them, I could do that in 5 minutes. Maybe I'll do a short on it or something. But child, Mace is so boring this season. And they are just drawing this thing out. We already know that Alyssa and Homeboy are not staying together. I mean, Jasmine and what's his name? Eris. Let me see, what is it? I don't forgot the damn people's names. Yeah, Eris and Jasmine, we know that that's a done deal. That's a motherfucking done deal. It's no need to make any investment in that couple. It's a done deal. Shaquille and Kirsten, done deal. It's tied and through. Gaslighting at its finest. You gonna ask a motherfucker to buy you a daggone house, and you know damn well that you don't even like them. You don't even like him, but you gonna ask him. The salon, my salon, my friends, my salon, my friends. Like, she's a walking billboard, bitch. It's nothing going on with this damn couple. Like, nothing. They just going around the mulberry bush, bitch. They trauma bonding like a mother. I mean, what? So that is why you have not heard from me about Married at First Sight, because it is so boring. It's the same thing over and over. And I can be doing overtime, which is what I have been doing, massive hours of overtime. The season is almost over, so I'll be through. But I just wanted to make sure that I let y'all know why I'm not doing the show right now and why I haven't done it. Love y'all to pieces. Y'all be safe in them streets. Bye.